Hello Virgo, and welcome to Red Dragon Readings. This is your reading for July of 2024, and I'll be using the Angel Tarot deck to provide this reading for you and hopefully gain some insight into what's going on in July 2024, what to look for, what to look out for, and how we navigate the energies of the month ahead. So thank you very much for tuning into this video. If you like what you see, please give a subscribe and like the video. It does help the channel out. And you can also take a look at my website, jaredwalters.co.uk. Link is in the description below. It's got some interesting stuff in it from the different projects I'm a part of, and I offer personal readings as well. So thank you very much for watching the video, Virgo. I do very much hope that we can provide some guidance here. This is be a general reading, just focusing on what sort of comes out and what Spirit wants us to talk about. We've got some cards here that are stuck together. And I hope this resonates with as many of you that is possible. But if this doesn't resonate with you, we will be doing more readings in the future that will perhaps be more beneficial to what you're experiencing this month. If you're on another star sign, you can also check your star sign reading out for the month of July 2024 on this channel. So let's get into the reading. Thank you very much, Virgo, for your patience. My introduction here, and well, the cards are very animated. Right, okay. What's the energies? For a lot of you, I feel like I've been dodging fireballs, right? This feels a little bit like for a lot of you, Taurus, you're kind of coming to the end of your personal. For a lot of you, Virgo, you're kind of coming to the end of your personal year, okay? So you're kind of going to be feeling there's like a build-in to a climax, right? There's a lot of healing energy coming in. There's a lot of like confrontation energy coming in. There's a lot of stuff coming your way at the moment, right? And I think it's like to kind of take you out of like a rut or take you out of a certain way of thinking, right? And some of you are going to be feeling a bit overwhelmed. You're going to be feeling like there's like I'm being I'm being hit by an avalanche, right? Others of you are going to see it as like, right, screw it, I'm jumping on the canoe and I'm riding the rapids, right? But it's rough at the moment, right? And there are things coming from left, right, and centre. And a lot of you might be feeling like you're not sure what is going on right now. But what's happening is multiple things in your energies are coming into an alignment. So when you go into your next sort of personal year, you're going to start to see things manifest free of the chains of the past. And you're going to start to see things in a different light. New perspectives coming in, new ideas coming in, new information coming in. However, as this comes in, it's shaking loose old traumas, it's shaking loose old belief systems, and it's shaking loose some of the things that we perhaps don't quite want to let go of or don't feel ready to let go of. So a lot of you are going to be feeling like you don't want to go outside, or you don't really want to spend time with others. Perhaps you're feeling like you've been hurt. Some of you are going to be feeling a bit of let down from a relationship. This could be a love relationship. It could be another type of relationship. I do feel that some relationships around you, Virgo, are going to be breaking down this, or have been breaking down around you, or are going to be breaking down this month. However, for some of you, that's going to lead to a breakthrough. Some of you, it means that you go your separate ways. For some of you, it's going to lead to a breakthrough. Well, ultimately, either or is going to be a breakthrough, right? I suppose what I want to get to here, what Spirit want to get to with this, is about learning the truth about the situation, okay? The truth uncovered. And then the truth will set you free, as the saying goes. I also feel like there needs to be healing after this. This has been a traumatic situation for you, and I feel that I get the sense you've been treated unfairly, to be honest with you, and there's not much you can do about it because it's not the type of unfairly that someone has malicious intent. I just feel that you're going to find this disappointment with certain things not working out. And perhaps the way in which other parties are dealing with that is going to have a reflection on you that is genuinely maybe a little scary. It's maybe going to bring up some of your vulnerabilities, okay? But ultimately, I feel taking time away from the situation, focusing on creative aspects, focusing on being around people, friends and family, things that actually make you feel wholesome, that sort of stuff is going to be really good for you this month. This is a time to connect in with those closest to you and start sort of bring that focus more into the more meaningful relationships and aspects of your life. Okay? I do feel as well that for some of you, this may involve new relationships. However, I feel the guidance here is don't take things too quickly, right? Don't jump into anything. If a new person is coming into your life, and especially in regards to love and relationships, okay, then this is, I want to say, more an energy that's matching your own, right? So you don't want to be taking the past into this, right? You don't want to be taking the negative energies and aspects from the past into this, right? That's why this healing's happening first, right? Now, this could be a process for some of you that's been happening over the last couple of months. And I feel that's kind of what's being said here. This isn't just the outcome for July. This is the culmination of themes that have been building up over your personal year. Because July and for some of you is the last full month of your personal year. August for others of you, obviously because of Virgo being the end of August and first few weeks of September. You know, some of you are going to be sort of feeling this kind of climax of breaking down of old relationships, new relationships coming in, relationships that are in your vicinity that are troubled. Perhaps you're helping people, perhaps you're helping friends. You were having to be the rock for other people around you, you know, and it can be overwhelming as well. So there's this flow, there's this moving, this turning, this changing of the tide happening around you, right? And it's happening all at once, right? So this is where don't rush into anything. Let things take, treat it like a fine wine, not a cheap whiskey. But also, what you want to do is remain grounded, okay? Also, you want to remain grounded, but say that, it's just spread your wings and fly. Once I think the themes of the last personal year for you start to make sense, right? Once you understand that perhaps that relationship that broke down wasn't for you in the first place, once you understand the fears you were holding on to that were holding you back are actually not going to manifest themselves if you change your focus and change your perspective, things are going to move forward. And I call this the rubber band effect, or the slingshot effect. I do feel, Virgo, you're kind of that stone in the slingshot that's been pulled, 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 pulled. Right now, the tension around you is like you can cut it with a knife. But as soon as that stone's released, as soon as those blockages start to really come out into the open and come out into the physical manifestation so that you can deal with them and then make steps to move beyond them, you're going to find that you sort of start hitting the ground running, right? And I know that kind of juxtaposes here, it's like the holding off for the relationships, right? It's not saying for you not to do something, it's just saying just to be aware of all the factors going on before you make that decision to jump in, okay? And, you know, by taking things slowly, you can still, you know, sometimes it's like a plane, it'll take off slowly and gain speed and momentum as it gains air. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of, I don't know if that's the greatest analogy in the world. You can manifest what you want to. I don't feel you're going to be seeing the full signs of that this month, but you're going to be seeing the seeds being planted. You're going to see you know, some things are going to be on hold, some things are going to be moving forward, but you're going to see the forest for the trees. You're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Now this is going to involve possibly some fear surrounding money, right? For some of you, it feels like money is coming, and maybe it's coming a bit late. Belief systems. Put in limitations. You might feel you don't have enough money or resources, but you actually do. It just might involve a few adjustments here or there. Be very much aware of your surroundings, very much aware of your environment, very much aware of yourself. Because the events and opportunities and shortfalls are going, unfortunately, until probably the end of August, this very fast paced avalanche of events and things happening around you isn't going to let up. This is a year, your personal year that's coming to the end now is one that's really, really meant to like rip all the crap out from around you. You're being repotted. You're being taken out of the one plant pot where there's too many roots. It's too small. There's not enough soil, and you're being put back. Now you're being put into the lawn where you can spread your wings. You can spread your roots. You can start to flower like you need to, but you need to go through that transition first. We need to get rid of that negativity. We need to build that understanding as to why certain things have happened and how can we prevent them from happening again. So there's a lot happening around you, Virgo, at the moment. And to be honest with you, you know, some of these things are like seem on the surface contradictory, but it's not. It's about how you feel underneath. And I feel if this reading resonates with you, you're going to understand that, right? I know it's weird when you get kind of contradictions, but you're going to understand why there's a contradiction there, because one's going to apply to one aspect and something else is going to apply to another aspect. But those two aspects are very much in tune or in sync with each other, and sometimes can appear like the same thing when they're actually not. Okay, so we're going to draw some moon cards to basically highlight the main message of this reading that you can take away for you today. So feelings of needing to stay away, feelings of having to take a vacation, you're going through a lot. You know, this basically is a time to hold your vision. If this has been a challenging time, know you're going to get through it. Yes, you might not have the resources you need now, but those resources will come. Yes, you might feel that things have come to an end, but new beginnings are coming. And yes, you might be feeling going through hell, but every day you step forward and you step through that dark tunnel is one step closer to the light at the other side. So hold that vision, okay? New people, new things are coming into your awareness, alright? right? So things are gonna move forward, right? And they are going to move forward in a really interesting, new and meaningful direction. You are going to see some renewal as well in relationships you already have, all right? But sometimes don't try and push it. That's the main message here. Don't try and push it, okay? Let it happen in its own time. You push things, sometimes things are going to happen before they're ready, right? If you actually let them happen in their own time, then it happens when everyone concerned is ready for it and not just yourself. Yes, there's going to be concerns about money. Yes, there are concerns about the amount of things that are happening to you at the moment. But this is to give you the tools to manifest what you need moving forward as you go into your next personal year. This is really a time to give and receive. Now, this can also mean giving to yourself. Giving yourself the time you need, okay, to process, heal, and understand. So you can then take those steps forward. As I said, though I'm focusing on the month of July, this is bringing in all aspects of what's been going on, Virgo, over the course of your last personal year. And I feel that the idea here is to give you the understanding of that journey that you've been on, so you know when you're going into the next year, you might still have some of these themes coming up, but you're going to have a much easier time about it. So thank you guys for tuning into this reading. Again, I'm Jared Walters. If you like what you saw here, please give us a like, subscribe, and yes, it really does really help us out. Comment below what you thought about the reading. You can also check out my website, the links in the description below. That's jaredwalters.co.uk, where I offer personal readings and a whole plethora of other stuff. Again, involved in some video games, some paranormal. It's all good, it's all a bit of fun. Thank you very much, guys, and see you soon. Love you lots.